All right. Welcome. As you can kind of hopefully tell, I have a headache. Uh, Hence the sunglasses. I'm not just trying to look cool. Also, the light hurts my eyes. So, the looking cool is just an added benefit. Yeah. Hopefully, get a good night's rest and it'll be gone. But it's been like all day. Sucks. It also sucks having chronic migraines because everybody got insights for you. You drink enough water? Yeah, man, I drank enough water, I promise. Thanks for your concern, but I'm good. Yeah, today was mostly spent in the dark, inside, working on sifting through survey data that people filled out wrong. So trying to piece together what information I still can out of it. Like, salvaging the data that is still good. But it sucks because it has to do with, like, averages and stuff. So if I have missing data points... I'm hoping Atlas is going to be around tonight, because he sent me a video I'm very excited to react to. And obviously, it'd be better if he was here to see the video he sent me, you know? Apparently ASAP Rocky got arrested for being linked to some shooting, which is crazy because ASAP Rocky, it's kind of funny with rap music because you're like, because rapping about crime is just part of it, right? It's hard, it can sometimes be surprising when you find out that for some people it's not just lyrics. I just assumed that ASAP Rocky was speaking metaphorically about his many crimes. Apparently not. Apparently Ezra Miller got arrested in Hawaii again, which I don't know what it was for this time, but he was like breaking into people's like condos, like threatening them while they sleep. It's nuts. And he still gets to be the Flash. I think. I don't know if they're still doing the Flash movie, actually. Let me look that up, actually. Rolling Stones reports that Warner Brothers and DC had an emergency meeting after the arrest and decided to hold off on any future projects involving the actors to be overblown. Okay, so they were like, well, I don't know if it's that bad, though. The world can't be... we can't make people wait longer to see The Flash. You know what, though? Say what you will. This is still tight. This outfit still goes. Yeah, let's agree that this is a fashion choice and not because of a headache. The headache is a coincidence. I was going to be wearing sunglasses on stream anyway. Think we all got sick on Easter? Really? I haven't felt sick. Hey, Atlas. Welcome. Apparently Belle Delphine is back, which I didn't know she was gone. But I learned some stuff about the people I follow on Twitter, because there were some people who were very excited. Been drinking that water day to day. Well, the long wait is over. You can finally resupply. Twitter's weird because I'll go to the like For You trending stuff and it'll be like, hey David, welcome back. We missed you. Just a little heads up. ASAP Rocky killed a guy. And that's just my, like, personalized news. And then under the main trending tab, it's all just, like, sports. And, yeah. How would people rather be talking about the Celtics game than the fact that ASAP Rocky might have killed somebody? At an airport? What are you talking about at an airport? That's where the ASAP Rocky thing happened? He got arrested at an airport. Oh, I gotcha. That's crazy. Imagine getting shot by a man with dreadlocks. Or not dreadlocks, like... It's not the dreadlocks isn't the problem. It's, what do you call these little braids here? These little braids being the last thing you see? Just braids? Yeah, that makes sense. That's true. ASAP Forever is still really good. Okay, so whenever bad stuff like this happens, sometimes people will, like a week later, be like, you know what's a shocking, bad, horrible statistic? ASAP Rocky streams have increased 20% since this whole thing happened. I always feel bad because I'm always that sucker. Like, March 2020, I saw a bunch of people being like, can you believe that streams of the movie Pandemic starring Gwyneth Paltrow have increased 6,000% this month? And I'm like, That's me. I was that 6,000%. I just get reminded of stuff. I have an object permanence issue. If you come out with a headline about something, I'll remember like, oh yeah, I do like ASAP Forever. Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's the worst, but that movie's not. I like disaster movies. Did you see Jason Momoa's playing Minecraft, Steve? They're making a Minecraft movie and Jason Momoa is gonna be Steve. If you were gonna picture what Steve would look like in normal, if he had like a face and stuff, there's no shot I would have said Jason Momoa. Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan. I would frankly say that Michael Jordan makes more sense to me to play Steve than Jason Momoa. I think you could at least make a Minecraft skin that looks like Michael Jordan. I don't think you could make a Minecraft skin that looks like Jason Momoa. Let's see. Yeah, I'm right. Look at this. This looks like trash. Michael Jordan Minecraft skin. Yeah, that's Michael Jordan. That's correct. That's Michael Jordan right there. Call him up. Make him reshoot. Start over, but with Michael Jordan instead. We got them to redo the animation for the Sonic movie, and they're working on Sonic 3 now. Save the Minecraft movie. Alright. Atlas, you around? Oh, okay. So, a couple of months ago, Disney announced they were gonna make a, like, villa. Like a Disney village you can live in. That you could buy an apartment in and live in the Disney villa. And most people were like, that sounds bad. That seems kind of dystopian to live on constantly in entertainment land. That seems like something out of Cyberpunk. But I never had those concerns. I thought the concept sounded cool. I want to live in a capitalist dystopia. But I just don't think that's really for me. You know, I'm not that much of a Disney guy. I'm just surrounded by Disney merchandise right now. Did they have anything for gamers? Well, don't worry. Because last week, Opera GX put out this announcement.
In the Pyrenees Mountains, surrounded by...
Opera GX is a company that made a browser that is specifically for gamers. It does nothing. But it's the gamer browser.
Snow-capped peaks lies a little patch of heaven on earth that you can call your home. Welcome to Opera GX Village.
Look
the
at
first
that.
housing development being designed just for professional gamers.
Hi, I'm Dan Johnson, and I'm here to tell you how you can win a free stay in our first prototype home. But first, let's take a look into the future and everything we'll have on offer. Nestled in the heart of the European nation of Andorra, Opera GX Village is an exclusive gated community that's being built from the ground up
with your very specific lifestyle in mind. Each of our fully furnished homes will come equipped with top-of-the-line setups in every room.
It's just
And
an
we mean
apartment
every room.
fully
More
decked out
LEDs
in
than an
RGB.
esports final.
Wait a second.
And setups in every room. And we mean
Is this a toilet? Is this a toilet in front? You got the PC set up with the toilet? Because maybe I'm back on board. This just seems practical. Maybe I judged too quickly. Because this would work because then you don't have to get up in order to use the restroom. You can just stay there and continue to pick your turnips in Stardew Valley.
every room. More LEDs than an esports final. And in-room food delivery.
setup.
So you'll
Yeah,
never
so
have to
true.
hit pause. Best of all, you'll be living in the lap of luxury while enjoying some of the lowest taxes in the world. So you can enjoy skiing in the winter, mountain biking in the summer. And saving
Yeah,
up
man, I'm sure your clientele's big on mountain biking and skiing. Anybody who wants to live in this RGB nightmare is probably real big on skiing.
all year round. Some of the biggest
I
names
don't
in
like it,
gaming
Wayne.
have already made this country their home. And while they're streaming to millions, they're saving millions too. Thousands already want to live in Opera GX Village. So what are you
Starting
waiting for?
at 1
Just go to
Bitcoin.
operagxvillage.com to take a virtual tour. And if you tell us why you'd make a perfect first resident to our exclusive community, you would win a free stay at our model unit.
Gamers, welcome home.
If you want to make the perfect application to guarantee yourself a spot, you just have to say, I'm young, I'm dumb, and I am very, very rich. Please, I am just looking for any sort of pyramid scheme or crypto scam, anything that'll get me, anything that will part me with my money. Go ahead and sign me up. That's the ideal candidate for the Opera GX Village. So yeah, this is how I announced that I'm moving to Europe somewhere to live in the gamer house. Pack your stuff, Momokyo. We're headed out. And it only costs 1 Bitcoin. Yep, it's true. All right. So, Atlas sent me this video to react to. It's called Commercials That Every 2000 Kid Knows. Morbius. What? Are you saying anything in particular about Morbius? You're just throwing that out there, Lucky. Because I support it either way. Are you saying that Morbius is a commercial that every 2000 kids knows? Because again, that's so true. Just saying. Good point.
Hey kids, follow the bouncing plate. Oink, oink, zoo pals.
I do remember Zoo
Buzz, buzz, zoo pals. Quack, quack, zoo pals. Zoo pals make eating fun.
They looked fun on TV, but then I had a friend who actually had them, and I saw them and I was like, oh no, I fell for a scam. Thank goodness I don't have any money, because I am 4.
There's a new pet. Chia Pets.
Yeah,
the
I remember
pottery
the
that
Chia
grows.
Pets.
And now, he's a Chia Pet too. Soak your
I never
chia,
had a Chia
spread the
Pet,
seeds,
but
keep it
these
watered,
seems kind of cool.
And watch it grow. Grow a whole collection of fun with all Chia Pets, including Chia Croc, Chia Elephant, yes, and Chia Shaggy too. Makes a great
I know that
gift
people
for
eat
everyone.
chia seeds,
And what's that?
but like, if you eat
Go
chia
Looney-
seeds harvested from a Chia Pet, is that no longer vegan? Makes you think.
Tunes with Chia Bugs Bunny, Chia Daffy Duck, Chia Tweety, and Chia Taz.
What is the
Don't
Bugs
forget
Bunny
about
one? You know how
original Chia
Bugs
Pets and
Bunny
Chia
has
Pets?
a
Collect them
afro?
all. Chia Pets, Chia Scooby-Doo, Chia Bugs Bunny, and Chia Daffy too.
I think Daffy is worse than...
Chia Pets, the gift that grows.
All
Chia
of the
Pets
characters are
available
bad.
at
I think
CVS,
Daffy is the
Rite
worst
Aid,
for me.
Walgreens, Eckerd, leading discount department stores, and participating Ace and
Oh
True
my
Value.
gosh. Do you think that the Chia company had like one person in the office just dedicated to the singular job of trying to close the deal with Bob Ross? Because that had to be like the golden. That had to be the dream, right?
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
I didn't.
Check this out.
What?
This new toothbrush will rock your world. Introducing Tooth
I
Tunes.
do vaguely
Tooth Tunes
remember
music for
this.
2 minutes of continuous brushing. Tooth Tunes is the only
Okay,
brush that sends music to
so
your teeth.
wait a second. Really break this down for a second. This is a reference to an Apple commercial that was a reference to the book 1984. Do you think that 8-year-olds knew the reference to the Apple commercial, let alone the reference to 1984? That seems
Into your head.
like
Put
a
some
lot of
music
layers.
and choose from some of your favorite artists.
I got it?
Tooth
Oh,
Tunes.
okay, yeah, never mind.
Music sound will vary.
Lucky was the ideal audience. Hey, I remember Little Bear toothpaste.
Very good.
The whole idea with the Orajel Little Bear toothpaste was you could swallow it after you brushed your teeth, which in hindsight
Say
is
hello to the
disgusting.
pillow pets.
I never had a pillow pet back then.
Pillow pets are cute, huggable
It's you,
pets that
Gunji,
pop
you're on
open into
TV.
full-size pillows. They're soft, they're cuddly, and they make perfect pillows.
That's you!
Moms, your kids will absolutely love their pillow
It's
pets.
you, you're on
You simply
TV!
undo the hook and loop strap, and the pack pops open into a full-size pillow.
You're the
Just
penguin,
fold it
really?
up, reattach the hook and
Penguina?
loop, and it's back to a cuddly animal. It's fun and easy. Playtime, sleep time, anytime. Kids of all ages love their pillow pets. There's a panda bear, a ladybug, a frog, a dog, a unicorn, a dolphin, a bumblebee, a monkey, and so many more.
Don't use
Everyone needs a
Gunji for
pillow.
clout.
Why not have a fun pillow?
Yeah.
Pillow pets are great for travel. Look, PJs fit right inside. Perfect for the overnight trips to Grandma's house. This is more than just another stuffed animal. This is a pillow that your child or grandchild will solve, even machine washable. Grandchild will fall
They're
in
machine
love
washable?
with their pillow pet. Over a million pet is www.holiday or in your child
really-
a money-back guarantee. So go online to
really believe in the pillow pet,
www.pillowpets.com. Adopt your pillow pet
Pillow pet do
today.
go hard, that's true.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply
I don't
directly
remember
to the
this at
forehead.
all.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on is
I've
available
heard
without a prescription
more
at
people
retailers
in
nationwide.
the last 5 years talk about Head On than I ever saw it back in the day.
You're about to be mesmerized. It's here. It's wild. It's sweeping the nation. It's Fushigi!
Fushigi! How's he doing that? He's a wizard.
Fushigi. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's the coolest thing ever, and I can do
Bro,
it.
Doctor Strange 2 should just be like, there's a bunch of stuff going on in the background, and Doctor Strange is trying to figure out how they do the Fushigi.
No strings, no tricks. Magic, maybe. An illusion?
Yes!
You decide. You can make Fushigi defy gravity.
This
and appear
commercial
float
gave me
in midair
migraines.
With maneuvers like the prayer cross, the enigma, levitation, and so many more. It floats, it levitates, it will confuse the senses with its mind-blowing
It's
movements.
confusing me
Young,
right
old,
now.
big or small, anyone can Fushigi from the minute they pick up
Not me,
the
I am
magic
no
gravity ball.
sorcerer.
And with a little
I'm a
practice,
mudblood.
you can conquer
A
Fushigi.
muggle.
It's so amusing. I think it's fabulous. I get it now.
Everyone loves Fushigi, and you don't have to be a magician. It's relaxing, even.
What? I want to know what that girl said, because I feel like she didn't get it, and she was just lying.
It's awesome. Fushigi.
From basic maneuvers to the
I
advanced,
like that game.
even control more
Fushigi.
than one Fushigi at a time. You can do this. Mystify, amaze, and confuse your friends.
So much fun. Would love one of those. I want to buy it now.
Fushigi. Call now to order you a free Best Pay processing. Call now.
There was a guy doing 4 Fushigis earlier. Yeah, they advertised to kids, but then they were not supposed to be for kids. They were too complicated for our silly soft brains. I don't remember this one. Atlas, I like that idea. I feel like just responsibility-wise, I would need those streams to make more money that I spent on those products. I do really like the idea, and I'm down to buy me some Floam. However, I don't make very much money on Twitch, and I don't want to spend my entire April revenue on Floam so I can finally decorate my dollhouse. Actually, maybe I could. Maybe this is just a responsible decision, actually.
Or let it harden and keep it forever. Look, clay is messy and hard to start, but Floam turns fun into a work of art. Check it out. Tiny foam microbeads magically stick together and form to any shape you want. Now craft fancy Floam to wear, model creepy Floam critters, or build an erupting volcano of Floam. Plus, mix and match colors for any design.
I don't think you could actually build an erupting volcano of Floam, by the way. I think that was a lie.
Foam your pencils so they're cool, or show some spirit at school. Make costume masks, even Floam rainbow glass. Take Floam outside and the fun will go on. Floam your bike, a scooter, a skateboard, your shoes.
Oh, they're really sort of stretching what this thing can do, huh?
Just ask anyone who Floams.
It still exists if you take it outside. I mean, yeah, you knew this one was coming. Yeah.
It's the perfect combination of peanut butter and chocolatey flavors. Reese's Puff cereal, part of a complete breakfast.
I wish the Reese's Puff song had just like one. Yeah! Oh, I love this video so much. Every time, Mo can attest to this, every time I'm like mildly disappointed at the store, I always say, but I love Chef. Every time we can't get something, I'm like, but I love Chef. Like, I really want to get another lightsaber. And I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't. I was like, oh, but I love Chef. I love this commercial. I will say to the Chef Boyardee brand, though, designing your cans to magically find themselves in people's homes is no way to sell product. Her mom thought she stole the can.
Boy, this stuff is good.
In reality, she shoplifted that can and then told that story to her mom. I remember this one. It's kind of neat, but you can't make them not taste like Hershey's Kisses. This isn't real. No. Okay, this one's... This is fake, right? You remember this? Are you serious? I genuinely... Is this a joke? Look, I know that Sir Mix-a-Lot was not known for his artistic integrity, but it seems like he really sold out by letting them do this, huh? I don't like this one, Atlas. Nor do I remember it. Did this sell a lot of Burger King? Was this a successful ad? Oh, it just keeps going, huh? It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Insane how long that went. I'm pretty sure that was longer than actual Baby Got Back. What if this was your dance career debut? It's probably also your final performance. Yeah. Turn the child to sand for her crimes of littering.
How's it going? I'm Finn.
Hey.
Yeah, I remember this.
Well, what kind of name is that? Irish?
No, cheddar. Where are you guys from?
Snack bowl.
Plastic bag.
I remember all the Capri Suns ad where the kid would just die. Capri Sun was in the business of teaching lessons, namely the lesson that someday you will die.
Little crackers always baked and made with real cheese. You don't feel like a fish out of
Hey,
water.
Yuki Rose, welcome.
Goldfish.
Okay, I was always
I am a fish.
look at how's he slice that cheese?
And made with real cheese. You don't feel like a fish out of water? I am a fish out of water.
Look at that. He swoops down and slices the cheese. No, stop. Not a fart joke. But think about a goldfish cracker. They don't have a sharp edge. How's he cutting that so well? He's got a secret katana hidden somewhere? You question that fact, but not that they float in the air. Well, I assume that's some sort of goldfish magic. Maybe he just has, like, incredibly precise telekinesis. And he's creating, like, a blade of force.
Goldfish.
He's the next Avatar using the wind. That's a possibility.
Today.
Yeah, I remember Empire. That's a good ad. Bacon. Okay, you want to know how I know this is a successful ad? Every time I had real bacon for the past 25 years, I have thought to myself, bacon strips.
Me, I get it myself, but I don't have some. Zum, yum, 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 yum. It's bacon. I love you.
This too is goldfish magic, yeah.
Made with real
If you slow down enough and he pulls out a Keyblade on the way down, that makes more sense. I remember these ads. I never saw Flintstones, though, so I just thought they were the cereal people.
Fruity Pebbles cereal, part of a good breakfast. Everybody loves the big fruity blast inside every little Pebbles piece. My little Pebbles.
Everybody loves bacon. The sizzle, the scent, the mouth-watering taste.
I wonder if ads like this and the Bacon Strips one were responsible for the, like, 2008 bacon humor era. I have no idea what I joined, but I'm enjoying this. So we're watching commercials that every 2000s kids knows. We're learning. We're remembering. We're indulging the nostalgia. And then after that, we're going to do Hunger Games, which is sick.
Could get any better? Watch. We're turning bacon upside
What?
down. Introducing Bacon Bowl. The easy way to make
What?
delicious edible bowls out of bacon for fun.
There's
savory,
no way that
crunchable
worked, right?
yum.
Look
Just
at-
wrap these edible bowls out of bacon for
Even
fun,
in the ad where they're trying to make everything seem idealistic and perfect, this guy seems like he's really struggling to keep it even a little together.
savory, crunchable yum. Just wrap
Looks
your favorite cut
gross.
of bacon around the bacon bowl form and cook. In just minutes, you'll have tasty, toasty bacon bowls. Eggs and hash
Tasty,
browns for
toasty,
breakfast?
inedible
It's better in a
bacon
bacon
bowls.
bowl. BLT for lunch? Bacon bowl makes a whole new way to
I need to
munch.
get that for
The
cable.
patented design
That's an
allows the
idea.
bacon to crisp up
Maybe
evenly
this
while
is a
grease
great
collects in
Christmas
the
present,
channel,
actually.
so
How
you
much
can pour it
do
out
you
of
think
your
we could
di-
buy a bacon bowl? Bacon bowl. $8 on Amazon? That's not bad at all. No shot it works, but still, you could get it. Technically, that's a thing you could do. I remember the bacon bowl. It was in my dream as a child. That's so funny.
diet. Go from unsatisfying bacon bit snacks to hot, crispy bacon bowls stuffed to the max. Or make healthy egg white turkey bacon bowls. Now
I
everything's better
100%
in a
refuse
bacon
to believe that
bowl.
works.
Bacon bowl cooks bacon to perfection
I
in
think
the
that
oven,
if you
microwave, and
put
toaster
like
oven
eggs
too.
in there,
Feel
the
like mac
second
and
you
cheese?
touch it with a
Serve up
fork,
the
it
perfect
disintegrates.
portion in a bacon bowl. Craving a burger? Stack it up in a bacon bowl and pile on the toppings. Bacon Bowl makes bacon the star of every dish. And it's not just for bacon. Make mouth-watering bread bowls for pizza bites, soups, stews, and more. Call
If
now
you
to get 2
microwave
bacon
bacon,
bowls
we're
for
fighting.
$10.
True.
Order now and get the Everything's Better in a Bacon Bowl cookbook filled with bacon-rific ideas like Bacon Bowl meatloaf, blue cheese burger bowl, and more. Yours free. But wait, order right now and get twice the bacon bowls free.
That
Just
no
pay
human
shipping and
being needs
processing.
4.
That's 4 bacon bowls plus
2
the
is
cookbook
already
and
too
this
many.
limited
1
edition
is
I
for
Heart
a
Bacon Bowls pin,
experiment.
all for $10.
To see
You
if
can
it works,
call
and
or
then when you
log
find
on
out
to
it doesn't, you leave it in your shelf.
buybaconbowl.com. That's buybaconbowl.com.
Is that website still up? Buybaconbowl.com. No. Could we buy it? I don't know how to buy a domain. What if buybaconbowl.com redirected to my Twitch page? How much extra traffic do you think that would be? Once lit my microwave on fire trying to make bacon when I was like 6 or 7. That's very funny. Yeah, I almost lit my grandparents' microwave on fire because I tried to reheat Arby's. Because they would get a 50 Arby's roast beef sandwiches, and then they would freeze them all in the wrapper still. But trying to peel the wrapper off was a feat because they were so like it entwines with the roast beef. Why didn't I get a notification you were live? I don't know. Twitch randomly decides who lives and who dies and who gets notifications. You get thousands of views. Immediately get partner if I redirect buybaconbowl.com to...
What makes a Hershey's bar pure?
Oh, I do remember this.
Pure fun. Pure joy. Pure delicious chocolate. Pure Hershey's.
Eat the chocolate children.
Attention parents and grandparents of young children. Have you received this special notice from Gerber Life? If not, you're urged to call this toll-free number now. Because
I do
Gerber Life
remember
is
this.
accepting
I don't,
applications
to
for
this
their
day, I
affordable
don't totally
grow-up
understand
plan.
what it
It's
is.
easy to help your child get off to a
But
good
as soon as I
financial
saw it,
start.
I have
Just pay
so
today.
fully trained
Free
my brain as a
information
child to
sent
not pay
parents and
attention to this.
grandparents
I'm
who
not paying
call
attention
now.
right
Or
now.
You can apply right now over the phone if you
I
like.
refuse to.
The Grow Up Plan gives your child $10,000 in whole life insurance protection now, then doubles automatically to $20,000 later at no extra cost. Later on, your child can buy more, up to
Have you seen the,
$100,000 in total
if you
protection,
cook with
regardless
the
of their health or
cookbook
job,
that
10
uses
times
instant
the
noodles
original
for a bunch of
amount.
recipes?
The Grow Up Plan
No,
also
that sounds
builds
good though.
cash value over time that you can borrow from later. Help give your child a head start for just pennies
Huh.
a day. Don't wait. Call now for free information.
I wonder how many of those are
425-4210. Call now for your free information or go to growupplan.com now.
I'll find out. Do that.
From Baby Take a Bow to Curly Top and Heidi, America's favorite little darling.
I do
Shirley
remember
Temple
this.
has been entertaining
Again,
us for generations.
as a child I was bored, and as an adult I'm more bored. Because it's old, and therefore bad.
Collection of one of the brightest stars in film history. But you haven't seen Shirley until you've seen her brilliantly restored in black and white and in color. Presenting the Shirley
These
Temple
ads were
Little
goated?
Darling DVD collection.
For who? Did it make you want to buy the Shirley Temple DVDs?
Unforgettable singing.
Oh, I do remember the animal crackers in my soup.
Spectacular dancing. And pure wholesome fun the entire family will enjoy together.
Oh, my duck does a wonderful trick. My duck can lay an egg.
And just what is so wonderful about that?
Well,
Can you lay an egg? These classic Shirley Temple films have stood the test of time, and you'll cherish.
They did, dude. In high school, Omar used to just walk around going animal crackers in my soup. That's a very Omar bit.
Shirley Temple Little Darling DVD collection. 18 classic family films, beautifully restored in black and white and in color for just 2 payments of $24.99. This collection is
How old was Shirley Temple when this remastered DVD came out? That's a good question. Hey Google, when did Shirley Temple first air?
To own the most complete Shirley Temple DVD collection ever.
1958. So like 50 years.
Order your special edition Shirley Temple Little Darling DVD collection. 18 classic films for just 2 payments of $24.99 plus $5.99.
The good old days? Yeah, back in 1958.
Not sold in stores, so call now. Rush delivery available.
All right. Does every 2000s kid remember all that? Were you taking notes? There will be a quiz. But now, let's see here. My fellow Hunger Gamers, it's time. Let's get a little review of the Hunger Games so far. We're 6 in. The dream, remember, is to do 24 and then to do one Hunger Games that is all the winners. Okay? So, we're 6 deep, so we're 1/4 of the way done. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Yuki Rose. Just to recap, if this is your first Hunger Games, because we do have some first-time people in here. The first Hunger Games was stolen by Bowser from District 2, who had 5 kills. The second Hunger Games was won by 50 Cent, again with 5 kills, from District 10. Third Hunger Games was Annie with 4 kills from District 2. Annie is my Kato. Annie went hard. Our fourth Hunger Games was won by a 3-foot-tall ant that only had 1 kill. Our lowest kills of any winner so far. Our fifth Hunger Games was the Juicer himself, XQC, with 3 kills from District 2. Look at him. He knows he could have gotten more kills than this. And our most recent, number 6, was won by an Angry Bird with 2 kills. What's happening? We're doing a real quick recap of the Hunger Games so far before we introduce tonight's contestants for our 7th annual Hunger Games. That is not annual at all. We do it most weeks. From District 1, we have Paul Blart Mall Cop and Lydia from Skyrim. From District 2, we have Moon Knight and Chun-Li. From District 3, we have Rue and Aunt May, the old one. From District 4, we have James Bond and Eleven from Stranger Things. From District 5, we have Dr. House and A House. From District 6, we have Troy Bolton and Troy the Bolt Hunt. That's just a Bolt Hunt named Troy. From District 7, we have Maximilian Goof and Doja Cat. From District 8, we have Malcolm X and just some random oyster. From District 9, we have Mr. Beast and the entire state of Alaska. From District 10, we have Lucky the Leprechaun and Marge Simpson. From District 11, we have Lil Wayne and Princess Peach. From District 12, we have Snow White, and who's that rising up from his grave, doing a 720 out of the dirt? It's Tony Hawk, but he's a zombie. That's right, he's back and he's undead from the last go-around because he got cheated. So, now, what we're going to do, I want everybody to get a good look of all these contestants and pick a couple of people that you're really rooting for. Okay? And we're going to run a poll, start a prediction, I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, and the poll is, what district will the winner be from? An odd district or an even district? So, if you're thinking that Moon Knight's going to win, then put your points on evens, because he's from District 2. Maximilian Goof. I picked the coolest picture of Maximilian Goof, too, by the way. I want to see some real channel points on the line, because sometimes you guys skimp on me a little bit. It makes it less fun. And yeah, I do blame you for that. Not Lucky. Lucky usually goes hard. Atlas. Yeah, Atlas and Lucky really do carry in the channel point department. Atlas, who are you booking on? Lucky likes Maximilian. Did you really bet 20K last time? That's so funny. All right, I take back what I said. Oh, he just dropped 20K again. Well, all right, there it is. Shows what I know. Sorry for doubting. We got real points on the line now. I'm calling cheating if Max loses. It's not me. There's no cheating. That's just how the game goes sometimes. The games are hungry. I'm balling on a single oyster winning. I like that energy. Lucky, the last time you brought this energy to somebody, it was Tony Hawk. Although I guess that kind of worked out because Tony Hawk is back. But you just bet against it. So I don't know. All right. Predictions will remain live at least for the first day. Let's hop into it. All right. Day 1, as we like to call it around here, Cowardice Day. Paul Blart Mall Cop runs away from the cornucopia. Rue runs away from the cornucopia. Troy the Bull Tund runs away from the cornucopia. Lil Wayne runs away from the cornucopia. 11 sets off an explosive, killing an oyster and Dr. House. Hey, Atlas? Remember how you were saying you dropped 20,000 points that an oyster was going to win? You want your points back? They're gone. They're gone forever. The only way out is winning now. Wait, why is Troy? Troy the Bull Tund? There's Troy Bolton and there's Troy the Bull Tund. They're separate people. Nothing's gone till the end. That's true. Aunt May runs away with a lighter and some rope. I like what Aunt May is up to. Malcolm X runs away from the cornucopia. James Bond accidentally steps on a landmine. Mr. Bond, you're like the person most likely to be trained around explosives. You should know better. Princess Peace takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Doja Cat receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Snow White runs away from the cornucopia. Mr. Beast grabs a shovel. This is like the most people who have actually gotten something out of the cornucopia maybe ever. Of all the things he dies to, it's a landmine. Yeah, he didn't even get into a single fight. I think he's the only trained killer in this Hunger Games. And he's already out. Max Goof runs away from the cornucopia. Tony Hawk runs away with a lighter and some rope. Marge Simpson severely injures a house but puts her out of her misery. She mercy kills an entire house. Lydia breaks Alaska's nose for a basket of bread. That is an extreme reaction there, Lydia. I have to imagine the nose is this part, the weird little tail that Alaska has. Moon Knight runs away from the cornucopia. Troy Bolton runs away from the cornucopia. Chun-Li runs away from the cornucopia. Lucky the Leprechaun runs into the cornucopia and hides. A little sneaky sneak. Good day one. Honestly, this is a lot better than most day ones. People are actually trying to get resources. We saw some action. Only one silly amateur mistake. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure the little tail that Alaska has is what Lydia broke off there. All right, day one. Malcolm X dies trying to escape the arena. That actually, he's questioning the whole system of the Hunger Games. But much like real life, you start questioning things, it doesn't have a happy ending. It's messed up. This is a good commentary. However, this is probably a good thing because if Snow White killed Malcolm X, that would not be a good look. We can all agree. This is like the only way that anybody ends up looking okay with Malcolm X dying. Snow White goes hunting. Lydia and Marge Simpson work together for the day. This is a good team up, actually. Aunt May constructs a shack. Makes a lot of sense. Mr. Beast tries to spearfish with a trident. Today, we are going to be catching fish with nothing but a trident. Troy Bolton and Alaska work together for the day. It's a powerful teammate to have, Troy. You get mollywopped. Yeah, who's ready for the legendary triple arena event? Yeah, okay, so if you don't know, sometimes there will be a random arena event that kills off like half of the contestants. Stuff like Acid Rain. And like 2 of our last 3 Hunger Games have had 2 arena events. It's insane. And they end up ending too fast to get some real good storylines. So fingers crossed, we just get a proper, clean Hunger Games. Every fish you catch, I'll give you $10,000. But if you can't catch any fish in one time slot, you die. I like Hunger Games Mr. Beast a lot. Doja Cat steals Zombie Tony Hawk while he's not looking. Steals from Zombie Tony Hawk while he's not looking. Lil Wayne questions his sanity. Max Goof overhears Rue and Lucky talking in the distance. Paul Blart Mall Cop overhears Eleven and Moon Knight talking in the distance. Scary team up. What are they discussing? What are they planning? Chun-Li explores the arena. Troy the Boltund injures herself. Aw. Princess Peach goes hunting. I don't like that Troy the Boltund injured herself. I want her to be okay. 5 cannon shots on day 1. That's a big day. This is one of the bigger days that I've ever seen without an arena event. All right, 5 cannons are heard in the distance, but as we all know, I don't have a cannon sound effect. Instead, we have Silver Scrape. So we give them an esports send-off. An oyster. Dr. House. James Bond. A House. And Malcolm X. Rest in peace, gamers. All right, night 1. Mr. Beast tends to his wounds. Troy Bolton, Chun-Li, and Aunt May get into a fight. Aunt May triumphantly kills them both. She kills Chun-Li and Troy Bolton. She's dodging basketballs and a flurry of kicks. You know the Daigo moment? That's Aunt May parrying the entire Chun-Li kick. Somebody edit that together. The Daigo moment, but it's Aunt May instead. He just couldn't get his head in the game. That's right. He was set up for the basketball scholarship too. And then Aunt May came and taught him a thing about responsibility. Princess Peach is awoken by nightmares. Did you know that British accent for Moon Knight in the show wasn't planned? The actor just kind of did it and they went with it. Doesn't he work at the British Museum? Rue, Troy the Boltund, and Paul Blart Mall Cop cheerfully sing songs together. Very cute team up. I love this. I love this team a lot. I would have said that a perfect addition would have been Aunt May. I was wrong. Apparently, she's a cold-blooded killer. Doja Cat receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. 11 quietly hums. Scary. Max Goof fends off Lucky, Zombie Tony Hawk, and Moon Knight away from his fire. That's an intense night. Lydia receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Get those health potions, girl. Lil Wayne begs Alaska to kill him. She refuses, keeping Lil Wayne alive. Lil Wayne has done nothing but question his sanity and beg for death. What's going on, Wheezy? It's gonna be okay. You can get through this. You can still make another Carter album. Snow White cries herself to sleep. Marge Simpson receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Now we're going somewhere. He's weighing it over his head. That's pretty good. Told you Max Goof goes hard. That's true. Tonight alone, he fought a magic leprechaun, a zombie, and the Fist of Khonshu. All right, let's see. What alliances? Usually alliances happen like the first night. So, alliances we've seen so far. I don't remember who was talking yesterday, but let's see. I think this is our only alliance, and it's a wholesome alliance. Wholesome alliances don't tend to do well. All right, day 2. 11 receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Rue defeats Lydia in a fight but spares her life. That's so wholesome, Rue. Way to go, Rue. I like that. Rue has not been corrupted by the game so far. Yeah, 11 receives Egos from an unknown sponsor. Paul Blart Mall Cop hunts for other tributes. Lucky falls into a pit and dies? They really were always after his Lucky Charms. Yeah, Rue winning would not be a bad outcome. That'd be kind of hype. Waiting for Paul to kill Rue because he spared Lydia. Just furious that he finds out that Rue's also being soft with the enemy teams. Yeah, that is distinctly unlucky of him. All right, big event. Whenever you see this many icons, something's going down. Max, Marge, Alaska, Aunt May, and Moon Knight track down and kill Snow White. Does it take a teenager, a woman with a hatchet, an old lady who has already killed the avatar of a god of vengeance, and the entire state of Alaska to kill one woman who's most famous for laying still and falling asleep? It took 5 people to kill a woman whose only ally are some dwarves? What did she do? How did she deserve this? No more singing anymore, girl. That's true. Weird. You guys are weird for this one. I would get it if it was like... If they all hunted down, like, Lucky, sure. Yeah, he has magic powers. You gotta team up for that. Or, like, James Bond. But Snow White is confusing. As I said before, Snow White goes hunting sounds like a horror movie concept. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Doja Cat begs for Lil Wayne to kill her. He reluctantly obliges killing Doja Cat? Why? Why? Alaska spared your life, Lil Wayne. This is what you do with it? They were like, nah, before she gets too powerful. Yeah, maybe she was amassing power. Maybe she had big plans and it really took that many people. You put that in perspective, Max Goof, Marge with a hatchet, Aunt May, who has already committed multiple war crimes, and a literal vessel for a god team up with 732,631 people to kill Snow White. That's the team that it took to kill this woman. She's like Godzilla. Zombie Tony Hawk defeats Troy Bolton in a fight but spares her life. That's good. I don't think Bolton is built for this game. That's the conclusion I'm reaching. I think she might just be a little too wholesome. And eventually that's going to catch up to her. But I'm really glad that Tony Hawk wasn't the one to make that happen. Snow White secretly being the most powerful being and needed to be teamed up on. That's probably it. That's the only real conclusion we can draw at this point. Princess Peach constructs a shack. Mr. Beast dies from an infection. Wasn't he tending to his wounds last night? Today, I'm going to try and tend to my wounds, but I'm going to do it blindfolded. And this is what happened. Where'd he get the infection from? That's a really good question. Did he get in a fight day one? If I can't stop the bleeding in less than 30 minutes, I will die. But there wasn't like a cameraman or anything. There was no production team. He just couldn't, he was making content till the end, and it was for nobody. He was never injured. He injured himself for content. And he was like, I'm going to stitch myself up for more content. And then it didn't work. Six cannon shots on day 2. Troy Bolton. Chun-Li. Lucky the Leprechaun. Snow White. Doja Cat. And Mr. Beast. Rest in peace, gamers. Lucky, thank you so much for the 5 months. That's actually crazy. I've been affiliate for 5 months. That's weird to think about. Thank you so much for rocking with me that whole time. Come on and Slam is an excellent 5-month message, by the way. All right, let's check in on how bets are going, huh? All right. Aunt May has the most kills so far with 3. Nobody else is even really close. Marge has 2. 11 has 2. Okay, let's see. It's looking good for the odds right now, though, huh? All right, of the odds, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. The evens, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, definitely looking better to be on the even side right now. Okay, night 2. Paul Blart Mall Cop stabs Marge Simpson with a tree branch. Safety never takes a holiday. It's been almost half a year since you hit affiliate, I guess. That's weird to think about. While we're on the topic, by the way, now's might be a good time to check if you have Twitch Prime available. If you do, I'd consider spending it on me. And if not, that's okay, but you should spend it on somebody because it's free and it really helps creators. So if you don't have it to spend on me, at least please go spend it on somebody else. All right, Lydia sets up camp for the night. Zombie Tony Hawk receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Rue begs for Moon Knight to kill him. He refuses, keeping Rue alive. That doesn't seem like a very Moon Knight thing to do, but sure. I prime subbed myself. You could do that? Why do I prime to other people? Like a sucker. Attaboy, Moon Knight, keeping Rue alive. Yeah, Rue is kind of the heart of the game right now. Maybe he pitied Rue. We can agree that Steven's at the wheel to spare Rue, right? That was not a Mark decision. All right, 11, Alaska, Princess Peach, and Max Goof form a suicide pact, killing themselves. What? The only one strong enough to kill Max Goof is Max Goof. That's insane. This is new text. We haven't seen this before. We've never seen a suicide pact on this series before. Yeah, I'll do 600,000 cannon shots for sure. This is new text, and it's such a bummer of a text. Max was going places. 11 was going places, actually. Peach has done nothing, so that's, like, fine. But Alaska was doing stuff? That's crazy. Lil Wayne and Troy the Bolton sleep in shifts. This is a good alliance. I like this a lot. I like Lil Wayne joining the Rue, Boltund, and Paul Blart alliance. Does somebody have a name for Lil Wayne, Paul Blart, Boltund, and Rue? Because that's an excellent little team up. The Lean Squad? I like it. All right, the Lean Squad is doing good. My hope's on the Lean Squad right now. Aunt May cooks her food before putting out her fire. She's just living this little cozy facade. We know the truth, Aunt May. We know the truth. Okay, the feast. So the feast happens every Hunger Games. They have a day where they refill the cornucopia with a bunch of different stuff. And it's meant to draw people in. In the simulator, it usually just means a lot of people don't do anything. And they just sit around not going to the cornucopia. But hopefully, what district is May in? I will check after this day. Yeah, I'll check after the next round of cannons. All right, the feast. Are there any odds left? I think so. Tony Hawk gathers as much food into his bag before fleeing. Lil Wayne decides to not go to the feast. Aunt May stuffs a bundle full of dry clothing in a backpack before sprinting away. Paul Blart sets off an explosive killing Moon Knight and Rue. Paul betrayed the lead squad. What a betrayal. And after Moon Knight helped Rue. Yo, Golden Phoenix literally called it. Phoenix said that Paul was going to betray them. How did you know that, Phoenix? Lydia decides to not go to the feast. Bolton stuffs a bundle full of dry clothes in her backpack before sprinting away. Instinct. Just see it in his eyes. That's insane. This is... Paul Blart is like the worst villain we've had since Bowser. Let me... Can't keep getting away with this. Look at this monster. Look at his eyes. He knows what he did. Not only to what he did to Rue, but what he did to the Lean Squad. They trusted you! Everybody else thought you were a joke, and they brought you in. They gave you somewhere to belong, Paul. And the message of the Lean Squad spread beyond. They brought in people that people thought were too cold, like Moon Knight and Lil Wayne. People that we thought were too violent to ever change came around to the way of thinking that the Lean Squad represented. And you threw that all away. Paul Blart is a monster. I'm sick to my stomach. I hope he finds zero sugar for the rest of the game. Yeah, have hypoglycemia. Program hypoglycemia into this game. This is kind of funny. There's nothing funny about it, Phoenix. Lydia decides to not go to the feast. Good decision, Lydia. There's nothing but pain there. This do be a Wild Hunger Games. That's what happens when there's no arena events. All right, day 3. Lil Wayne makes a slingshot. Aunt May severely injures zombie Tony Hawk, but puts him out of his misery. Kill shot to the head, May. Lydia, our hero, kills Paul Blart while he's resting. Let's go! Wait. Triumphant music. Wait. Ewok celebration. This is everybody right now. Not the fire. This is... We're all having... The fire right now, that's Rue. We're having a everybody... Mourn Rue. Everybody have a moment of silence right now for Rue. You will be remembered, Rue, for what you brought to the Lean Squad. But then, don't forget, Lydia's here, and she killed the monster.